Okay, here we are.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Welcome to, I don't know what I'm going to call this channel yet.
Well, welcome to Civilization IV for now.
Yeah, if you've never played the game before, basically the premise is you play as a civilization that goes throughout time, and you're this immortal world leader that just leads your civilization throughout all of time.
No matter whether you're democratic or fascist, you're just always in control.
Yeah. So, Jonah and I have tweaked it a little bit, where
It's just us.
just us two playing, and one of us, it's set to only domination wins, and we're always at war with each other. So the only way to win the game is for one of us to wipe the other one out.
I'm
So
going to start selling my first city.
yeah, I should start looking around too. Have a nice village here on the first try. Yay, a map. That's really helpful.
Oh,
now
wow,
I
it's
know
bigger
where
than
another
usual.
village is.
You can see quite a bit.
Yeah, and they showed me where another village is too.
Okay, I'm never sure what to build the first city. Let's build a scout.
This
So where does it look like you are?
looks to me like I'm probably in the southern hemisphere, I would guess.
I'm looking...
Or maybe northern
I
hemisphere.
think I'm northern hemisphere near the equator. Got some jungle here.
Okay. First city, Rome.
It's pretty flat.
Okay.
Okay.
First thing I should build is another warrior. That sounds good. In the meantime, you go to this city over here. Hopefully nobody will attack me.
A village, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so this is Civilization IV, and we're playing on Mac, so in case any of you guys are wondering why we don't have certain features or why I'm not playing as Charlemagne, who is the best person to play as in this game.
Yeah. Actually, I'd like to play as the Dutch.
Yeah.
Let's do some fishing.
I usually get mysticism first so I can see if I can get to the Stonehenge. Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the reason for that is because we had to buy this off the Mac App Store because our discs that we had weren't working. So, yeah.
Although I have found a website that has the expansion packs on it. It was actually recommended at the bottom of the window that pops up when you want to play Civilization. Oh, I keep forgetting to press the Enter key.
That's usually how it goes.
But we're still deciding whether it's legit or not. I think it looks pretty legit. I haven't shown it to... Or Jacob, you've seen it. I sent you the link.
But I don't know.
But we're going to play this completely classic...
Yes, very vanilla.
Yes, vanilla, that's it. And maybe if this works out, we'll get some expansion packs and make it a bit more interesting.
Okay, everyone ready? We're going to see what this village will give us. They could attack us. They could...
They never attack.
Well, sometimes they do.
It's
You get better... Here's a fun fact for all of you new Civilization IV players. You get better results from villages if you're using a scout or an explorer.
Yeah, new Civilization IV players. That's quite unlikely now that Civilization V is out.
Yeah.
Which we haven't
We've never played.
No.
Except I've heard that you're not allowed to have more than one unit on any tile.
Yeah, it's like a completely different game almost. I like the
Yay,
super
gold.
static.
Oh, Jonah, it looks like I'm in the northern hemisphere.
So we get to share the north.
Okay, another village up there. You guys go get that. I'm doing quite well here.
It's great to know that all this land could be yours. You don't have to compete with another civilization unless we're right next to each other.
It is kind of an odd thought, actually.
Because usually you say, "Oh, this land is so nice," but someone else is probably going to take it before I get there.
Yeah.
But we're the only
Hopefully
ones.
we're not next to each other because that's going to be really annoying. Although it'll make for some very exciting gameplay. And, oh yeah, just so that you guys know, Jonah and I are sitting right beside each other, so we can see each other's screens.
Yeah. We're not worried about screen looking right now because we didn't think we'd get anywhere with secret attacks or surprise attacks.
Yeah.
Or keep secrets just yet.
Plus, I'm going to have to be editing this, so I'll be looking at what Jonah did anyways.
Yeah.
Which is probably going to be the case every week. Yeah, when are we going to release these every week?
That's how often we see each other.
Yeah, basically, every Thursday. New video every Thursday. Jacob and Jonah gaming. Jacob and Jonah play. Jacob versus Jonah. I don't know.
We'll have to work on the name.
Okay.
So we should probably figure that out today, because you have to make the channel for the video.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We can talk about it during film.
This was pretty
class.
spontaneous, as you can tell. Like you only thought of the idea how many days ago?
A few days ago, and emailed Jonah about it.
My forces under attack by barbarians. Oh no. Let's just build a settler, because we don't really have anything to worry about. Except barbarians, but...
I'll do that. What? Why is it going to take 33 turns to build a settler? That's more turns than it was when I only had one population.
Well, that's because they're only getting 2 food. There's only 1 hammer of production that they're getting.
Oh, I see.
I've got 2 hammers.
Actually, I should build Stonehenge. Yeah, I should. Okay.
Actually,
fortify.
Well, you're building Stonehenge, because if you build a settler, you can't get any food, so you might as well just move it to 2 hammers like I have on this hill. Because the population can increase when you're making settlers or workers.
Yeah, I know that. I should give you guys a rundown of what my strategy is for civilization. It's a strategy called, it's an economy-based strategy.
You didn't think of that idea, but
I didn't think of it. No, I found it on civfanatics.com, which is a good website. Although a lot of it is hard to understand if you're not a very experienced player like Jonah or myself. I've never played a game on a level higher than Noble. But anyways, so the strategy is basically centered around having lots of different specialists and cities. So the objective, good, I have a scout. You guys explore. You guys go back so we can attack Jonah at some point. Anyways, basically the objective is to keep the technology bar at 100% all the time so that you can get as much money as possible.
That's, one of the main ways of getting ahead of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have a massive empire, you don't really have to worry about other people.
I'll wait till it gets to 13 minutes.
So you've never played a game over Noble?
No, and I can't remember the last time I finished a game of Civilization.
Actually, the game I'm working on my single player now, that's in Noble, but I'm doing quite well. I think I'm ready to move on. Oh, hello. Found village.
I haven't been looking at Jonah's stream much. Wow, that looks good. That would be a good place to build a city centered around production.
Yeah, well, tundra. Looks like there's some hills, but the only food is these clams. Oh.
It is kind of a weird feeling not having to worry about meeting other civilizations.
It's just barbarians and stuff.
Before we even get to each other, we're basically going to have to wage a huge war on the barbarians.
And the bears.
Oh, yeah. And I was about to found a religion, but I usually don't go for Hinduism or Buddhism, one of the early religions, because somebody always gets it.
I think it's certain civilizations, they just have mythicism as their starting technology.
Like Charlemagne does, which is why Charlemagne is the best.
So yeah, he can get to it sooner. But we're only in a race against each other.
Is that how you explore? Just pressing go here every time? You don't click the explore button?
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Jacob is the scouts can't hurt each other, so we all we do is just stare each other down. Okay,
my goodness.
I know where you are now.
Jonah, it says.
The war has begun.
And I can't talk to you because we're at war, I guess.
Well, we're talking right now.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, look at this. This is very early. This is going to be kind of a boring game if we're on the same continent already. We'll just have to find ways to make it exciting.
Now we won't have to pile everyone onto a boat again and then throw ourselves against these massive defenses.
Although I'm sure that whichever one is not dominant is going to be using the escape tactic of settling the nearest continent so that we can...
Oh yeah, that'll be where the fight really begins.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are at eternal war. There's no possibility for peace, but we have agreed that we can make truces and stuff.
If that's even possible, because it's not even letting me talk to you.
We just say, agree not to destroy anybody. Of course, but since we're at war and we can hurt each other at any time, which makes us really unpredictable, it should make for some interesting backstabbing moves.
All right, scouts, let's go find Jonah's city.
Actually, when you think about it, we're sort of like eternal Cold War.
Yeah,
until we actually begin the hostilities.
Yeah, with little conflicts.
That'll be fun with nukes. Because we could have like little skirmishes on an island somewhere.
Are you building Stonehenge?
I don't know. That might be a good idea, actually.
Yeah, you should do that.
I think I'm gonna build. Right now, I'm not really working at military stuff. I just want to expand as fast as possible. And I guess we can't really trade technologies, so it's probably just best to go for the...
This is basically like a whole new paradigm of how to think of civilization.
Yeah.
There's no one to trade technologies with.
It's just all alone.
I wonder if there's even any point in building Stonehenge, because really, the central why you want to build Stonehenge is so that you have obelisks everywhere.
Or to expand the culture.
Yeah, exactly. But is culture even going to do anything?
Doesn't culture create happiness?
Yeah, if you have certain buildings. Okay, so we've met each other. That might be a good place to end this video.
Yep. Call it the meeting. The synonym for that.
The beginning of the showdown.
Yes.
So, this is... We don't know the name of the channel yet. I'm Jacob.
I'm Jonah.
And, yeah.
We're playing Civilization IV.
Yeah.
Off to a great start.
Off to a great start with this entirely new one-on-one gameplay mode that we have invented.
That was not a sarcastic comment. It was actually an original idea.
Yeah. I was the one to think of it. And then Jonah had the idea of constantly being at war. Which, actually, come to think of it, it would have been pretty boring if it was just us two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so next time maybe we'll have some more ideas. I guess if we release this video soon, comment on any other ideas.
Yeah,
you think we can still add to the game.
Yeah, and we'll remember to subscribe, like, add to favorites, tell your kids, tell your wife,
tell your cousins, and we'll do our best to upload a video as often as possible.
Yes.
Because we've only gone through, 3,360 BC. It's a couple hundred years we've gone. About 640. We played for 640 years. I think we've got a lot done.
And anyways, we have to get to class, so
Film
we'll
studies.
see you guys all later. Bye.
Bye.